Hey tube. So, welcome back to another episode of Stuff and More Stuff. And let me just tell you, we would never reuse the same joke. So, we have a special guest.
I'm supposed to come in.
Yeah.
All right. Yep. I'm the different person from this normally on here. I have a pillow on my head. Different.
We would never use the same joke.
I'm different.
Yes, he is. We would never reuse the same joke, we promise.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
All right. Cue the intro.
Whoa, oh my god. Oh my god. Whoa. Oh my god. Whoa. Oh my god. Whoa.
It made us beat each other up.
That was an insane intro.
Oh.
Like,
great. Oh, I think the best editor in the world.
That's crazy. Anyways, so today we are coming back and we're gonna be talking about the wonderful show Loki. Now, Loki just ended last week, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, so all our ideas are pretty recent.
Pretty fresh. And quickly before we start, I want to explain the schedule and kind of why season 2 of Stuff and More Stuff is going to be a lot slower with episodes on season 1. Because basically all the shows that we want to talk about, now they're still airing. In season 1, the seasons were all done. They were all ready. So here we have to wait first. So unfortunately, it'll take longer for episodes to, be made. And yeah.
Yeah, but last time we said it would come out in 2 weeks. It took us 2 months. It's like maybe tomorrow will come out. I don't know how people do this every day.
I do not know. So,
but it's mostly retired people that do this. Retired people from the profession just talk about stuff every day because they're bored.
Yeah. So yeah, guys, we are now caught up with. Here's basically the plan. Every hiatus in a show, we're gonna make it stuff and more stuff. Mm-hmm. So be prepared. Amphibian Meow House, we're coming. But first, Loki.
All right, Loki. So what should we review first? There's
a bunch of stuff. What did you think of the show?
It was a pretty good show. It was unexpected, which I guess fits with the personality of Loki. It was also pretty funny with all the Lokis, how they betrayed each other in the scene. Oh, yeah, I mentioned the spoilers, so go ahead, dislike, and get out the video
and subscribe too.
Yep, all right. If you haven't watched Loki or finished it, yeah. So yeah, when they're in the void, it's very funny because one of the guys is like, "You wouldn't dare invade me. I was going to become king." But but why couldn't I have an army? But then the army turns on him, and they all start fighting each other. Yeah,
I love how for the whole series, you just got the logic of if you see a Loki, that he's gonna betray you.
Which is pretty much true, because at the end, Sylvie betrayed Loki by just pushing him off.
But yeah, Loki season 1, because there will be a season 2. Loki season 1 was really great. I really enjoyed it. It was really different from the other Marvel shows. But honestly, I think it was the best one. Just because
I agree.
It feels like it will have more impact on the MCU. Especially with Kang the Conqueror, which I predicted.
How'd you predict him?
There was a tower, the Avengers Tower, but instead of Kang, instead of Avengers, it said Kang on it.
Well, when did you see that?
In the void.
Oh, in the void. Oh, in the void. That means the origin of that. What's his name again? The guy that they met. What's his name? The guy they met.
Classic Loki?
No, the guy they met when they got to the other version of King Conqueror. The good version.
That guy, yeah.
Yeah, who's that?
Probably Immortus.
Immortus, yeah.
Yeah.
So that means Immortus must have put it in the void.
Yeah.
Because he saw it, no, I have to get
no,
rid of
that's my variant. How dare you?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I was right about that, which I'm very proud about, and I was also right about Lady Loki, Sylvie.
Yeah, but that's because of like the trailer.
Yeah. But still,
You didn't-
some people thought it was gonna be Black Widow, which you guys must feel real silly about now.
Black Widow? Why would Black Widow?
I'm not kidding. So there were a bunch of theories that the girl sitting next to Loki was gonna be Black Widow, Natasha Romanoff, and I bet you guys are feeling real silly.
I know, but like, why? They were enemies.
I know.
They were enemies. They were enemies the whole time.
I know,
Natasha
right?
hates Loki.
But yeah, out of 10, I would give Loki an 8.
I think I'd give it an 8.5.
8.6.
6.9. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, 8.6. 8.9. 9 is my final review.
9.1, my final review.
9.2 is my final review.
Oh, you're gonna give it a 9.2. Ooh, you're barking a lot for 9.3. 9.4's gotta be hard, man.
Okay, 9.2. That's it.
Mine is 9.3.
Okay, fine. 10. No, 9.9.
20. Should have taken it.
See what I have to deal with here.
It's okay. We have another like 40 minutes to ramble about random stuff.
Yeah, so 9.3. That's what I'm saying.
No, 20. 20 is my review.
You can't go that high.
Who said you can't?
You can't. Okay, whatever. Anyways.
Fine, I'll give it a 9.5.
I'll give it a 9.6. No more. No. We're moving on. We're moving on. We're moving on.
I'll take my original one, 8.5.
We're moving on.
Okay. So yeah, it's an 8.5 for me, 9.3 for him.
Yeah. So now it's time to talk about some theories.
I don't have many. Just the King the Conqueror is going to conquer the world.
Yeah. But like, I've heard a lot of theories about, like, Miss Minutes. And, like, because she's clearly, like, something more than just, like, a mascot.
She's got... I think she's another variant of Kane.
You think she's a King variant?
Did you think there'd be a Crocodile Loki variant?
Touche.
But... Like, it's not impossible. It could be.
It could be, but I definitely don't think that. I think, personally, me.
You.
You. I think that...
Say 12.
How dare you? I think that Miss Minute is a Jarvis variant.
Jarvis? Face Jarvis? When did Face Jarvis come in this?
Never, but, you know, it's the MCU.
Who's Jarvis?
Or at least some kind of variant.
Who's Jarvis?
Jarvis is the AI that used to be in Iron Man's suit.
That would make sense.
Because...
But she could be an evil one of those.
Yeah, I'm not sure, though. But also, like, we see that Miss Minutes also has, like, some sort of a physical form, too.
Yeah, she has like a weird physical form.
Yeah, so I don't know exactly what she is.
But it could be very good, it could be very bad.
Yeah, I think that she's kind of evil. And what did she show Ravonna?
Ravonna? Which one?
Ravonna Renslayer. The judge.
Oh, the judge, okay.
Because she showed her something. And then she was like, wait, what? Okay, I gotta pack my bags, I gotta open this portal, and I gotta... Bye.
It could have been her actual life. Like, as of before she became part of the TVA. It could have been the beginning of time.
Maybe. There's a lot of different stuff it could be. Maybe it could be, like, just...
Could be
as
the
simple
creation of her, could be the creation of the TVA.
Yeah, but maybe it could just be as simple as, like, Miss Minute showed her who is running this whole establishment.
Or it could have just been her old life.
Yeah. There's
It could be something as complicated as how she died, or something about her normal life.
Yeah. There's a lot of different things this could be.
It could also just be nothing and just a warning.
Yeah, maybe it could just be like, hey, y'all, if you don't listen, then I'll kill you.
I'll destroy the damn variant agency. So,
hey,
but then,
y'all.
So when Loki came back to the TVA, something changed a bit. Or,
Yeah, so my theory is that because we already know that at the moment where Sylvie pushed Loki into that portal, the Immortus, I'm gonna just call him He Who Remains, because that's what the show calls him. He Who Remains doesn't know what's gonna happen next, right? He doesn't know the future. So at this point in time, that's when the multiverse starts multiplying, or starts branching off.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that the explanation to that is as simple as he just got unlucky and got put into a different branch timeline, where as we see by the statues, a variant of him, the Kang variant, is just showing his face as I created this, and he's not making the false illusion of the timekeepers and blah blah. Just I did this.
But then there's the fact how he changed Mobius and B-15.
Yeah, but this could also just be back in that timeline, in that branch timeline, they could just have never realized that they're variants.
Oh, so this could be this is probably an alternate one with King.
Exactly. But what I think is that because this one has Kang the Conqueror, which we know for sure will come back in Ant-Man Quantumania. So I think that obviously he's gonna be the new Thanos, or the new overarching villain. So
I think he's gonna. Spoilers about Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I think he's the one that organized it. He could be.
Organized what?
The Super Soldier Serum rebellion thing.
No, I think that was the Power Broker and the Flag Smashers.
But she could have.
She could have been in partnership.
There could be some deal with them there.
Possibly, but I think that Kang is too he's not earthbound enough for that. He's got bigger priorities in mind than just super soldier serums, but
maybe it's a plan to take over Earth.
Perhaps.
This version of the timeline, and he's just doing that.
But I think
each and every timeline.
But I think that he's more focused on getting the timeline than conquering. Well, okay, wait, no, that kind of. I think that he's more focused on conquering the timeline than conquering the worlds.
That's what Thanos kind of did.
Exactly. Thanos wanted to conquer the worlds.
And make...
Kinda.
He tried to make it a better place, but failed miserably.
Yeah, and I think that Kang wants to conquer the whole timeline.
So he's a worse version of Thanos.
Definitely.
But what if he's trying to do each one individually and getting little minions or variants of him? They could.
So you think he's making a whole Kang army?
A whole different variants of him. He could.
An army of different Kang variants.
That are organizing invasions in each world.
That would be quite diabolical, and
but
I can see that happening. I can definitely see that.
That's kind of what Thanos did. Sent a bunch of minions in each world to blow them all up so he can find the stones. Yeah,
but you never know.
He's gonna get some relation to WandaVision and.
I feel like WandaVision is good because we know that WandaVision is probably gonna have an impact on Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. Because we know that Wanda is coming back for that, and she's probably gonna be the bad guy of that movie, considering that her children are at stake, and blah blah blah.
Now she's pretty much became a devil.
Yeah. However, I feel like in Falcon and the Winter Soldier's case, there's not much that could really impact the MCU apart from really Zemo being put back in the raft and USA Agent and Val and the Power Broker. That's basically it.
I don't think John Walker is going to cause too much of a problem.
Well, I actually have a theory. So Val, we see that I think my theory is that she's putting together with Thunderbolt Ross, a team of
Which
like.
one's Thunderbolt Ross again?
He's the guy he was the guy that's like that made the Sokovia Accords
Sokovia.
to split up the Avengers.
Oh, him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So my theory is that she's partnering with Thunderbolt Ross to like kind of put like misguided superheroes in like a team to form like the Thunderbolts as they are in the comic, and like trying to fight the Avengers with them or something.
But who would the Avengers be? All right. So wait. Look. All right. Let's turn into a new Avengers section. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So we got Winter Soldier, Bucky, and Sam.
But Bucky isn't really an Avenger, but there's Sam.
Sam. The new guy Shang-Chi.
I'm not sure if he'll be an Avenger, but sure.
Spider-Man.
There's Spider-Man, yeah, and there's also
Doctor Strange could be.
probably not. There's also Kate Bishop, Hawkeye's daughter.
Oh.
Hawkeye's getting a Disney Plus series all about training her. So.
Oh. Now we need to find a big, powerful professor.
Morgan Stark. I think it's pretty obvious that she's gonna become an Iron Man.
Yeah, but
Obviously further down the timeline, but
then like, is she too old?
she's too young. She's a baby.
Oh no, her.
She's a bubby.
Oh yeah, her. Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the mom. Never mind, it's Pepper.
No, that's Pepper.
Yeah, okay. My bad. Alright,
So
let's go back to Loki now. Let's stop going through the Avengers.
Welcome back to Stuff and More Stuff. Everywhere is going everywhere. So yeah, there's a whole lot of like different directions that they can take Kang. And no doubt about it, he's gonna be the overarching villain. Like, I have no doubt.
For the next 5 years, he's gonna be the big villain.
Maybe not 5 years, but like 2.
Well, how long was Thanos the big villain for?
Good point.
Like, we didn't even know who Thanos was until like Guardians of the Galaxy.
Well, no, I knew who he was.
But we didn't know he was the main villain.
Yeah.
Like when you first think of Thanos, you're like, oh, he's the person who raised Gamora.
No.
Well,
I think he's the person who wiped out half the universe.
No, but like at that time.
Yeah.
At that time, you're like, oh, he's not bad. He's probably just a normal bad guy.
Well, that is if you have no knowledge about the comics. I knew who he was, but...
Who reads the comics? You read all of them?
No, not all of them, but I've read a few.
Okay.
I don't read a lot, but like, I've read like 2. No, not 2. Like, I've read... Not too many, but I've read a few. Even before I knew who Thanos was, but... Anyways.
Does that happen in the comics? Does he like snap?
Yeah, he does. But in the comics, it's for love.
Love for who?
For Lady Sif.
Lady
No, Lady Death or something.
Oh, okay. Lady Sif. Sif is God.
There's not her.
Sif is married to
It's
Thor.
not her.
Wait, how does Thor
She's
fall in
not
love?
married to Thor.
In mythology, she is.
Okay, yeah, but we're not talking about mythology.
Mythology is more real than just comics.
True, but we're not talking about reality.
But she's supposed to be married. Whatever.
Anyways, back to Loki.
Alright, so what are other theories we could do?
Other theories. So, first of all, what do you think the direction of season 2 is headed?
They could go anywhere.
Yeah,
like if you just saw the first episode, you wouldn't think that the timekeepers. You would probably think they were somewhat fake, but somewhat real.
Yeah.
So it will take a complete different change from the first to the last episode, no matter what happens.
Yeah, but the thing that really puzzles me is like I can't really like see a distinct future for Loki. Like, there's not much that like there's a lot that they can do with this.
It
Like-
could go a while. Like it went from just
And to be honest,
Loki getting kidnapped by the TVA to finding the people who created the TVA
yeah, and like
and just killing them.
yeah, and like the amount of different ways that they can like take this is so many, and they're like so random. And knowing the show so far, I love the randomness, I love the craziness, they're probably gonna go like all the ways they could go.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think that they're gonna try to like patch up the timeline, but then they're gonna be like, they're gonna encounter Kang in some way. But that's the thing though. Like, what do you think you're gonna go? If you think like just for a few seconds, not think it like fully through, you'll think, oh, they'll go over to a timeline branch where Kang the Conqueror is there, and they're just gonna pew 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 battle Kakaka and Kakaka.
Kaka.
Yes, they're gonna poop on him. They're gonna kill him.
Where did you get poop in this conversation? How did that get involved?
They're gonna beat him up or whatever, and then that will be the end of Kang and blah blah. But you have to remember, Kang is probably gonna be the like overarching villain, and he's been slated to appear in Ant-Man Quantumania. So like, what are they gonna do? They can't just. They're obviously gonna set up the villain. Like that's kind of like obvious. They're obviously gonna.
Thanos has been.
Yeah, like, they're obviously gonna meet him and be like,
Thanos got snapped to death.
Ching.
Ching.
The irony.
Ching. Ching.
No.
All right, so this has became a battlefield. I did that one on purpose.
Anyways, so yeah, I think that they're really gonna set Kang up as like the big bad, and like make sure that everyone knows the name Kang like as much as they know Thanos.
But we didn't really know Thanos that well.
Yeah, but like now we do, obviously. So
but like at the beginning.
Yeah, I know. That's what they're gonna do. That's what I mean.
But we knew.
It's like they're gonna set him up like they set up Thanos.
But they didn't set Thanos up that much.
Yeah, but they set him up over movies.
But he wasn't seen as a big bad villain yet.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like when we first thought.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that they're gonna set up his character.
Yeah, but like Thanos wasn't set up to be this big bad guy at first. Like at very first. So this is like we gotta think of this as a new beginning.
Yeah, he was. He's the one who gave Loki the stone.
But we didn't know that.
Yes, we did.
We did? No, we didn't know that at first. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay, anyways.
I just don't think they're gonna he's gonna be so popular yet. That's what I'm saying. I think he could, I think he could be working for somebody. That's what I'm saying.
I definitely don't think so. I think that they're gonna set him up as like the big bad, and like but like they're not gonna like get like we're not gonna get like a display of his power. We're gonna get a little bit of a display of his power, but like
it's just like he's just gonna try to do something and it's gonna stop him. Like that's it.
Yeah.
He's just gonna be a little dent.
It's just gonna be like a little tease.
It's gonna be like a little dent in a big giant thing of concrete. Like it's just not gonna bother him.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then in Ant-Man Quantumania, that's when like we're really gonna see like the display of power that this guy has.
But it's only gonna be a little bit of it.
Yeah.
Because remember, Thanos never fully put all his power to hand until he doesn't really have much power. He's just strong.
Well, when he has the gauntlet, he has a lot of power.
So we didn't really see it till Infinity War.
Yeah, but Kang, yeah, he's definitely gonna show off his power, like more in Quantumania because it's like a movie, you know. And but then later down the line, you know.
I don't think it's gonna be him that's gonna appear. It's gonna be like he's gonna send his highest pawn over.
I don't think so because, like.
That's what happens in Guardians of the Galaxy, Rohan.
Yeah, I know, but the thing is, like, they kind of have set like this Immortus character up as like really like if you don't do anything now, you will meet Kang. You know, it's like I really don't think that they would have set him up like that if they would just do like a Ronin situation where it's like just Kang sends a little, like you said,
a little birdie down.
Yeah, a pond or a little ball, you know.
He just sends a little bomb over. Says, "Oh, but don't die of that."
Yeah, like
Ant-Man will get huge and punch him.
Yeah, like they wouldn't. They wouldn't have said they wouldn't have said what Immortus have said. Well, He Who Remains.
He Who Remains.
Yeah,
He
Who Remains.
We need to find it out. So it's HWR.
I'm not making an acronym.
HWR, okay?
Okay, so yeah, He Who Remains wouldn't have said what he said.
HWR.
I'm saying He Who Remains.
Alright, it's homework from now on.
No. He Who Remains wouldn't have said what he said if they weren't planning on just because he literally said if you do not take over, he's coming for you, it's like
another variant is gonna come.
Yeah, it's like the variants are gonna leak through and they're gonna come rushing, it's like that's kind of the mood that he was setting.
But he could also, the same variant as him could also take over.
Yeah, you never know.
Yay, happy ending.
And besides, I'm pretty confident that we're gonna meet him because we saw his statue, right?
Yeah, that was a statue of him. He was standing
Kang the Conqueror.
But what can his powers be? In the comics, you know what his powers are?
I haven't read too much about him, but
do you have an idea?
He doesn't really have too many powers, as far as I know. People who read comics a lot, don't get mad at me, please.
I don't think anybody watching our videos does.
Yeah, I know. But as far as I know, his whole thing is he moves through time with to conquer the timeline.
To control, so to force it to do whatever he wants?
I'm pretty sure.
But the real question is we'll have to figure out what he wants.
Yeah, we don't quite know that yet.
We know he wants control. That's what he wants.
Yeah, for sure.
He wants control, but we don't know of what he wants control of.
Okay, so let's move away from Kang a bit.
Alright, I want a subject that's gonna take 10 minutes to discuss, okay? Talk about this.
Sylvie.
No, not her.
You don't like when that's gonna take up 10 minutes?
No. The timekeepers, what the hell happened to them?
That's a good subject. First of all, as soon as I heard their voice, I was like, this better not be the actual ones or I'm going to be severely disappointed. Because, first of all, who actually understood what they were saying clearly?
I didn't. I just hear them laughing.
No, but, I don't...
I heard, one of them, kinda, but not really.
The only one... First of all, their voices were, so insulting to me. I was like, you build up all this, and those are their voices. I'm like, this better be fake, and thank God they were. But... the only one I could clearly understand was the goofy one, and the one who was whispering, I just heard, you are a cosmic.
And then there was one who got angry, was
That guy I could not understand at all. I had to put subtitles.
You put subtitles. I'm not gonna figure out, my TV can't get subtitles, so whatever.
I just put subtitles. I put subtitles.
Yeah, that's simple, but what happened to them? Where are they?
What do you mean? The actual ones?
Yeah, the actual time.
Well, they explained this. It was all just a lie. Because he wanted to he wanted to cover up the fact that it was they wanted it to have the TVA, their big workforce, to have something to believe in.
And you made the timekeepers.
No, my burp.
They believe in the beauty of the burp. They love it. They worship it. But then at the beginning of when he tells his story to Sylvie and Loki, he says something about the timekeepers.
Yeah, but
He does. He says, oh, I met the timekeepers.
He doesn't say I met the timekeepers. He said I created that ruse or whatever.
Oh. But then how did the timeline work before him?
Well, that's the point. Before this was all in the hilariously cheesy informational video that Miss Minutes showed. I love that video. Before the TVA, it was just all a multiverse.
Oh, that's cool. That's the pop that you told me not to look at.
Yeah. So, guys, we got kicked out. Now we're in the toilet paper Trump room.
Let me go get it.
You're gonna go get the toilet paper. Okay. So, yeah, see.
Zoom in. Look, it's zoomed in and how good that is.
I'm gonna zoom in and post, whatever. Anyways, so yeah, we were talking about how what it was like before the TVA. So essentially, before the TVA, it's like after this episode. It was just a multiverse. Then the TVA came along and they just like made it into one little thing. One single timeline.
So it was like, before the TV, it was just multiple different timelines messed up.
Well, messed up. Depends on who you ask.
Okay, a clean timeline, okay? How about that? Is that better?
Yeah. There you go.
It's clean.
Yes.
So clean.
Clean.
Although there's stuff everywhere, so yeah, clean.
Also, the aesthetic of the TVA is really nice in my opinion. It's like really old-fashioned, like Office Space. Not the movie.
But yeah, so he did this just to make sure there wouldn't be any more chaos.
Pretty much, yeah. Because he did this to keep all the other Kang variants out.
And it worked.
Yeah.
For a bit.
Yeah.
Until he got killed, so his plan eventually failed.
Sylvie, why would you?
But he was good the whole time, like.
Yeah, like he was good. He was a nice Kang, good Kang.
But they thought he was bad for some reason.
Well, no, it's because, like,
Loki
said, Sylvie can't trust and Loki can't be trusted.
No, but why didn't Sylvie Oh, yeah, Lokis can't trust each other.
Exactly.
They do anything they please. They don't care about anyone else.
Exactly.
Selfish.
Exactly. But one of the best characters in the show, Alligator Loki.
He's pretty good. Like, as a character, he's not bad. There's nothing wrong with him.
I love how he legitimately just like eats one of the Loki's hands. It's like no regret. He just goes.
That's something that make you laugh.
Ah. That was just. Are you?
Okay, let's not talk about it. All right, I'm going on something else.
Yeah. So inside joke. So yeah, Loki Gator was a great character.
Wait, his name was Loki Gator.
It's a fan name.
Well, we gotta come up with a name for him, okay?
Let's call him Bob.
Loki Gator. Oh well, I can't the camera.
Let's call him Bob.
So he's a gator.
I'm gonna call him Bob.
Loki Gator.
That's his new name, Bob.
Loki Gator. No.
Bob.
Okay, Bob. All right, so Bob was really cool.
Bob was really cool. Bob.
Yeah. We've came up with the fact that Bob is cool.
Yeah, and Bob is his name, Bob.
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 Bob. Bob. Bob. Bob. Bob. Bob. Bob. I'm going insane.
Great job.
I'm dead.
Also, do you think that we're ever gonna go back to the Void?
Yes.
Yeah, I was about to say probably because I'm sure that they're gonna we're gonna revisit like Kid Loki and Alligator Loki. I mean Bob,
we're gonna see Bob and
Boastful Loki and Kid Loki, all of them again, apart from Classic Loki.
You know wait, that Classic Loki is
dead.
Why is he Classic Loki?
Have you not seen his costume in the comics? It's bright yellow and green.
That's it?
Yeah, with horns, really long horns.
But then what is Loki that we know?
Oh, it's not that costume.
But what variant is he? What's his variant name?
Loki, the Loki that we're following in this series is the 2012 Avengers, either 2012 or 2014. I always get those dates wrong.
Yeah, but like, what's his variant name? Like,
we don't have a variant.
Lady Loki is Sylvie.
We don't have a variant name.
He's just Loki?
Yeah. Just Loki. Unlike Loki Gator, who is Bob.
Loki Gator.
Hey, Tube. So, as you guys can tell by my hair, some time has passed. And yeah, sadly we weren't able to finish the episode. We had a lot of stuff going on that week, and yeah, we couldn't finish it. But yeah. Hopefully you guys like this video. Make sure to leave a dislike and unsubscribe. And until next time, goodbye.